Morning, sir.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning. The moment you are in, you should turn on your video. I don't understand, man. These people, when they will understand. Onopal, Samir, turn on your video. Are you in the bathroom, Onopal? Okay, so since we are getting only half an hour, don't make me repeat all these things again and again. Obesmita, Onopal, turn on your video. All right, that day we have done up to conditional operator. We have completed up to conditional operator. Onopal, I'm removing you, okay? Bye-bye.
Sir, my network issue, sir.
Just tell me then. All right, so now conditional operator we have done. Now we will do prompt dialog box. Okay, we'll do prompt dialog box now. Now prompt dialog box is a kind of a dialog box which appear on your screen. Okay, as shown in figure 6.14. In figure 6.14, can you see two figures are there? Those type of figures are known as prompt dialog box. So you will be prompted, you will be asked to enter values through the dialog box. Okay, so now in order to make this available, in order to make this appear on your screen, we have to use the prompt syntax. Okay, prompt syntax we have to use. The format is given. Can you see there at the top? One statement is given: age equal to prompt, enter your age. Okay, and just after age, you can see there, enter your age is written in inverted comma. You can see there in the output also, figure 6.14, enter your age is written, isn't it? And in the text box, you can see that 0 is there, no? By default, the value is 0. So in order to make the by default value, what we have to do? We have to give 0 with an inverted comma. Okay, just to apply the default value. By default, the value will be 0 since we have not entered any value. We cannot give 10, 20, 30, no? The values will be entering from our side. So in order to make 0 as the default value, we have to write 0 within inverted comma. Understood? So generally we use this dialog box when we are doing some type of calculations, repeated calculations. In looping functions also we use. When you have to enter two numbers, you will be entering the first number again. When you press enter, the next prompt dialog box will come. There you'll be entering the second number, and you'll be adding or subtracting or multiplying or dividing. Okay, so whenever you want any instruction to be displayed again and again, we generally use prompt dialog box. Okay, alert dialog box is used just to display your message only one time. Whenever there's kind of when you're uh, when you are downloading something and your uh, mobile space is going down slowly, then one alert comes out, no, in your mobile also, that you have to free up your space, isn't it? So in that case, we use alert dialog box. You will be alerted by the system that you have to perform some action in order to download the particular video or app in your mobile. I'm talking about your mobile. But this one is different. Okay, in order to enter your values repeatedly, we need to use prompt dialog box. Okay, so it will be having two arguments. The first argument will be consisting of the text that you want to display, that is, enter your age is the first argument. And the second argument is the value, the default value. Okay, is it clear? So whatever number you type there, the that number will be displayed in the dialog box also. We have typed 0 over there, isn't it? We have typed 0, so in the prompt dialog box also, in the text area, you'll be getting as 0. Okay, all right. So now we can see there one program is there. We have declared two variables, age and result. Can you see in figure 6.13? We have declared two variables, age and result. After that, we have used the prompt dialog box where we have enter your age, and we have set the default value as 0. Whatever value you will enter in the dialog box will be saved in the variable age. Okay, it will be saved in the variable age. Why it will be saved? Because whatever value you are typing, you are initializing that value. You are initializing that value in the variable age. I told you, no. Whenever you assign any value, the assignation is done from the right side to the left side. In the left side, we have the variable age. That means whatever value you enter in the dialog box will be saved in the variable age. Clear, all of you? Now, after that, there is a condition. We have used a conditional operator. Okay. Now we are checking whether the age that you have entered is greater than 18 or not. That is the main condition. Okay. We are checking whether the age is greater than 18 or not. Let us suppose you have entered 20. According to figure 6.15, we have entered the value 20, let us suppose. So 20 is obviously greater than 18, no? 20 is greater than 18. So go through the book also every now and then. Okay, no need to look at me every time. You have to go through the book also. I'm explaining from the book so that you understand. In figure 6.15, we have entered the value as 20 through our keyboard. Now, in the condition, it is written that is the age greater than 18? Obviously, you will say yes because 20 is greater than 18. And if the value is greater than 18, then the true part will be displayed. Can you see there? The true part is you are over 18 years. Okay. So the string that you have written in the true part, the string that you have written in true part will be assigned to the variable result. Isn't it? Two variables we have declared, no? The first one is age and the second one is result. In age, we have input the value as 20. Okay, and then the age was checked by a condition whether it is greater than 18 or not. Yes, it is greater than 18. So the true part, in the true part, what string is written? You are over 18 years. That whole string will be stored in the variable result. Done. So in the result, there is a string being stored. And what is that string? You are over 18 years. Now what we have to do? We have to display the result which is stored in result variable. Okay, and finally, in order to display the value which is stored in the result variable, what we can do, what we have to do, we have to use the document.write. Okay, document.write is a statement which is used to display any result on your web page. Okay, without doing this, we won't be able to see the value which is stored in the variable. Okay, last time also in C programming also we have done, no? In order to display the output, we have written what? Printf. We have used the printf statement, isn't it? After using printf, we have written some variables without inverted comma. So the variable, the value which is stored in the variables will be displayed. So here also, what we are writing, document.write result. And the result within the bracket should not be written within inverted comma. If you write within inverted comma, then in the output, what will be displayed? The result word will be displayed. The value of result will not be displayed. Clear? So it's very simple, and we'll be using only prompt dialog box in order to enter two or more values. Okay. So here we can see the output also. In the output, the string that was stored in the result is displayed as you are over 18 years. Let us suppose we have entered the value, instead of 20, we have entered the value as 18. We have entered the value as 18. Then obviously the condition will become wrong, no? Because age is greater than 18. Is 18 greater than 18? No. Then the false part is what? You are below or equal to 18 years. That will be displayed in the output. Is it clear? So it's very simple, okay? If you have learned C programming, then you don't need to worry about, okay? Now comes the next Fahrenheit and Celsius program we have got in C programming now last year. Next page, practice time. It is same as that, exactly same as that. It is exactly same as that. In order to enter the Fahrenheit value, we are using the prompt dialog box. We are using the prompt dialog box. Okay. So in prompt dialog box, we have written enter the temperature in Fahrenheit. So in the prompt dialog box, you will be displayed enter the value in Fahrenheit, and you have to enter in the text box. After entering the value, that value will be stored in the variable Fahrenheit. After that, we all know, after entering the value, we need what? We need the formula part, no? According to DIFO, DIFO, declaration, initialization, formula, and output. So now comes the formula part. In the formula part, we can see there, no? It is written as Celsius equal to Fahrenheit minus 32 into 5 divided by 9. So that is the formula. We have to use that formula only. Same as the previous year's formula. Formula never changes, okay? So since we know the value that is stored in Fahrenheit, the right-hand side part will be stored, the right-hand side part will be solved, and after solving, whatever value we get will be stored in the variable Celsius. After that, we are displaying the output through alert statement. We could have done through document.write also. Understood? We could have done through document.write also. Okay, Akash, show your face. Why you're so late, Akash?
No, sir, I was in only.
Eh?
I was in.
You are in. Okay. Ziad, Avinav, turn your video. Turn your video. Omeo, now only turning on. What is the reason? I don't know, man. Ziad, are you there? Or you want me to remove you? Okay. So now let's come to the next topic. Okay. Next topic is simple and compound statements. Did we got this topic last year? We got no
Yes, sir.
simple and compound statements. Now, in simple statements, there will be only one line. Okay, and compound statement will be consisting of two or more lines. And in order to execute all the lines, we need to enclose those lines within curly bracket. We have done no last year. So simple statement will be consisting of only single instruction, and compound statement will consist more than one instruction. Okay, so in order to consider the whole set of instruction as a block, we need to write those blocks within curly braces. Okay, so very simple. The first one is what? If statement. If statement we have learned last year. If there is a condition, if that condition is true, then whatever is there within the bracket will be executed. And if the condition is false, whatever is there within the bracket will not be displayed, will not be executed. Okay, understood. So it depends on the condition, entirely it depends on the condition. If your condition is false, the bracket, the part under the bracket will not be executed. Okay, so there is no alternative for any false condition. And the alternative for false condition is fulfilled by if else statement. If else statement, what was the function? If the condition is true, the true part will be displayed. And if the condition is false, the statements after else will be displayed. Okay, so here one program is given in figure 6.17. We are entering a value, okay, and we are storing it in A, and we are entering the value by using the prompt dialog box. We are entering the value by using prompt dialog box, and whatever value you are entering will be stored in the variable A. Okay, now there is a condition. If the value which you have entered, if you divide it by 2, if the remainder is 0, then your value, the number that you have entered is an even number, because even number is the only number. When you divide that number by 2, you'll be getting the remainder as 0, isn't it? If you enter any odd number, just divide it by 2, you'll be getting the remainder as 1, isn't it? So we are checking by using the modulus operator, and if you get the remainder as 0, then in the output it will be displayed as the value which is stored in A is an even number. The value which is stored in A is an even number. Okay, so if the condition is false, nothing will be displayed because there is no alternative for false condition. Is it clear? All right, so now the next one. It is same as the previous one, but there is an alternative for false condition. If you have entered an even number, it's okay. The statement after the if will be displayed as the number is an even number. But if you have entered an odd number, let us suppose you have entered 13. and the result should be displayed as the number which you have entered is an odd number, isn't it? So 13, if you divide it by 2, you will not get the remainder as 0. So the condition went false. So for the false part also, there is a condition, there is a statement as A is an odd number. That is the value which is stored in A. What is stored in A? 13 is stored in now. So 13 is an odd number, will be displayed. Is it too hard? I don't think so. Very simple, no? Yes, it's very, very simple. Don't need to worry about it. So, all right. So since you have understood C programming last year, that is the only reason we have learned this, and we will complete this. All right. How much time is left, Lidmi? Can you check on the screen?
Sir, 8 minutes.
8 minutes, okay. Then we can complete one more part. For practical, I'm thinking to show you by doing all this, okay, all the practicals which are given here, no? The programs which are given here, I want to show you. Or if you want to do it by yourself also, it will be better. Okay. Since you have computer at home, and though you don't have computer at home, you can do it in mobile also. And nowadays, all the Android mobile support. Okay, you just have to type the dialog box, type the program as written in the book. Okay, you install one app, Notepad app. Okay, HTML Notepad editor, and then there only you can start doing. Okay, if you have computer, then it is better to do it in the computer itself. Now comes the next statement, that is if else if. Now if else if, what does that mean? We'll be getting many conditions. Okay, it is same as switch statement, no? We get many cases. In switch statement we get many cases, no? The case which is true, the statement after that case will be displayed. It is same as that. Okay, switch case we will come after this topic. So we have given one condition. If that condition is false, then the next condition will be executed. If the second condition is also false, then the third condition will be executed. If none of the condition is true, then can you see there in the format also at last, the second last statement, else part is there, no? The second last line, can you see else, and a bracket is given? That part will be executed. If condition 1, condition 2, and condition 3 is false, okay, then the last statement after else will be displayed. And if one of the condition is true, let us suppose the second condition is true. Just after second condition, can you see there curly braces there? Just after the second condition, there is a curly brace, no? Whatever syntax you write after that curly braces will be executed. Understood? So this also entirely depends on the condition. The true condition, okay, the true condition statements will be displayed in the output. Okay. All right. So here, one program is there. I hope we can complete it today itself. We have declared 4 variables A, B, C, L. We have entered the values of A, B, and C by using prompt dialog box. 3 times you will be prompted. 3 times you will be prompted to enter the value. The first prompt dialog box will be for the value of A. You will be asked to enter the value of A, then enter the value of B, enter the third number like that according to your book. And repeatedly you have to go on entering the value. Okay. For example, you have entered the value of A as 10 and second number as 20, third number as 30. Now, we have to find the largest among 10, 20 and 30. The result should be what? 30, no? 30 is the largest of all. 30 is the largest of 10, 20 and 30, isn't it? So we have to display the largest number as 30. So for that, what we have done, we have used the condition if A is greater than B. Now what was the value of A? 10 is the value of A. And what is the value of B? 20. Now is 10 greater than 20? No. Then just after it, whatever is there will be skipped. L equal to A will be skipped. That part will not be executed. In the else part it will come. Then what is written there? L equal to A. That means the value of A, okay, the value, L equal to B is written, no? The value of B will be the largest among the first two. No, 10 and 20. Which one is larger? 20 is larger, no? And 20 is stored in B. So B is the larger among A and B. Now from the first two we have got the larger number. That is 20. No? Now we'll come to the next condition. The C, the last number is greater than the L or not. In L what was there? In L 20 was stored, no? 20 was stored. In C what is there? In C there is 30. Now it will check, is 30 greater than 20 or not? Yes, then the condition is true. Then see, in L what is stored now? The value of C will be stored. L equal to C. What is in C? 30 was in C, no? So 30 will be stored in L. And finally we got the larger number. Finally we got the larger number, and then it is stored in L. We have to display it in the output, no? So in order to display it in the output, again we have used the alert dialog box. Instead of alert dialog box, we could have used what? What? Patyasha, tell me.
Document not right.
Yes, document.write. We could have used document.write also. Simple, no? And we have completed this topic also. All right, then we'll start switch statement next class. I think this is the last topic of this chapter. We'll try to complete as soon as possible, okay? And then we'll go through some of the insight questions. Is it clear? Don't miss the class today. There are 47 participants. Some of the participants, I don't know what they are doing. So it's good. So every time you enter in this way, okay? Don't miss your class. Clear? If you have any doubt, you can ask me next class. Okay? Okay then. Bye-bye. Take care, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye.